question 20 looks at a sale with percentages. Always important to understand which way they're asking the question. We're getting towards the latter end of the paper, so it's probably going to be a harder question. So in a sale, the price is reduced by 20%. So that's my sale figure. A washing machine has a sale price of £464. So it tells me the sale price, not the original, because that's in fact what it's asking, the normal price. So the item, when it's been reduced by 20%, ends up being £464. We're going to look at two ways of doing this. The first way is perhaps a more simpler way, and really the hard work is just doing the first part, in that if we start with 100%, if we reduce it by 20%, what I'm left with is 80%. 80% equals my £464. Now, we can work through this nice and simple now. I can go down to work out 1% what that equals, and if I've got 80, I would need to divide by 80 to work out what 1% equals, and do the same to both sides of my equation. So with your calculator, 464, divide it by 80, and we've got 5.8 as our answer. It came up as a fraction, that's fine, that's 1%. We want to know the original price, which is the 100% figure. To go from 1% to 100%, we need to multiply by 100. So keeping your answer that's already in your calculator, you can just now press times 100. And it comes out as 580. So £580. Always worth a little check at this point that the original price is actually more expensive than what it ended up in the sale. It's a pretty poor sale if the price goes up. So the 580 is what it started out as compared to our 464. And obviously if you have time at the end when you come back through, you could start with £580 and apply a 20% discount and see if you arrive at the £464. If you do, then you know you're right. Another way that some of you may be able to do is to understand the use of multipliers and realise that to get to a sale price of 20%, then you're going to be multiplying by 0.8. And really it's just doing this in the same step, in that the 464, if the original price, whatever it is, we're trying to find out, I would times it by 0.8 to get to my 464. So if I'm reversing the process, 464, if I divide it by my 0.8, then in my calculator, 464 divided by 0.8 is £580. You can see I've got the same answer, but it's much harder unless you fully understand multipliers. This way, very simple. Go down to 1% to work that out, and then just go to 100%.